Awesome, man. Start getting some real world practical, like practice. Work with some businesses. Do some things that can give you some real projects. Okay. Can you help with what? Hey, Fit, I have over 100 fragrances in my collection and want to know how I can start content creation. Is that a good niche? Yes, it's a good niche, but it's saturated now. But that's not a bad thing. If you can stand out, if you can be your own individual, it's a niche where the content will work for sure. You just got to have a plan on how you're going to monetize. All right. Are you going to be like a fragrance consultant? Because the premiums on that is not that high. You're not going to make that much money teaching people individually, privately, how to wear fragrances. So you'll get a lot of views for sure, but the consulting side of it, you can still make good money from, but you're going to have to rely on getting a lot of viewership. But it's definitely possible. I'm just keeping it transparent with you. Okay. But there's definitely help. All you guys who are new here, my name is Bismarck Ebbiway. I help businesses and people who are ambitious with a skill grow their business on social media. I grew my business and brand to over 2 million followers. My business does over $1 million a year, right? Helping people with content. And I grew my brand with content, right? We get those same customers with content. The content you're watching me on now. This is what we teach. Okay, so welcome. If you don't know who I am, comment your question. If you have a business or skill that you would like to grow with social media, let me see if I can help you out. My family is pushing hard for my master's. Should I get that or should I test my hand with entrepreneurship? I have the drive and the discipline. What are the high margin niches I can target? Let me go back and see your question. Computer science, bachelor's with specialization in AI. I'm planning for master's in. I mean, right, if you can create AI systems or if you can work with AI systems that bring businesses money, you make money. The goal of the way you make a lot of money is to take your unfair advantages and put yourself in between where money passes. Okay? That's how you make money. Don't go follow what everybody else is telling you, because if you do, they don't know how to make money. If the people you're listening to don't make a lot of money, chances are their advice is not going to give you a lot of money. Okay? Step number one to getting rich. Don't listen to broke people because they don't know how to do it. They can't help you do something. Poor people can't help you do something they never done. All right. So if you have really good skills, you want to try to position yourself in between where money passes. Okay. Like if you have high IQ and you go implement that intelligence and that will and that drive into a market like sales, marketing, something like that, where you can take your ability to understand things quickly, your ability to learn things quickly. If you put that into business, you can make a lot of money. People who come from a STEM background can usually do very well in business. I came from a STEM background, but I wasn't really that good in STEM. I was just more of an entrepreneur. Yep. I ran ads and lost all my money. Ads are a very difficult thing, man. You know what I'm saying? They work at scale. They work better with a personal brand. What these ad gurus won't tell you is that having a big personal brand makes your ads do better. Look at the Alex Hormozis, the Grant Cardones, the Gary V's, the Tony Robbins. Like all these people, they have a huge personal brand. When they run ads, they have the capital to do it, and they get better returns because people just know who they are. So your best bet as a brand is to create an asset with organic content, and then you can use some residual income to invest in ads. Ads are great. Ads help you scale for sure. But it's a gamble. It's gambling. It's up to you. I say build the asset and then go reinvest that into ads. That's what we help businesses with. All right. If you look at the pinned comment, you copy and paste it. It's to book a call to see if you can work with us. You see a bunch of testimonies of people we've worked with to get an idea of how good we are. If you can't tell that, I built my business to over 2 million followers. If you need more proof, there's proof on that page. Book a call, see if we can help you out. But unlike most ads people who can't admit that content is really, really powerful, I can admit that ads is really, really powerful. I just know that ads work better with content. They just don't want to admit that until you sign up with them and they tell you, oh, guess what? You got to make a bunch of content. They're like, what the hell? So you mean to tell me I got to pay and make the content? Why don't I just make content that works? All right. I did create the actual systems, but as a solo, it's unscalable, at least at the start. So I wanted to switch just to consulting since I see that's my best skill. Would you say to do this for high ticket? I did create the actual system, but as a solo, it's unscalable, at least at the start. Would you say do this, but for high ticket? I'm trying to remember. I'm answering so many questions, man. My bad, bro. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to remember. If you ask me a question and you like wait a while, it might be impossible for me to remember, bro. I've answered like over 100 questions. So you'd have to refresh my memory, man. Whew. Refresh my memory. I thought the method was running ads on content to get, no, we get book calls with content. we get book calls just with content. There's no ads on it. The best at it. For online fitness coaching, what pain points would you focus on in content if you were marketing to men in their 30s trying to lose weight? Well, you have to first pick the avatar you want to advertise to, not just pain points. Who are you trying to help? Who is the person and what do they do? And then you can identify their pain points. It can't just be pain points that are general pain. Anybody can have different pain points. Like people in so many different industries can have different pain points. Who is the avatar? And then you pick their pain points. I'm good at photography, but don't know how to market to help people. So that's not what I meant, guys. I don't mean like you have to have a coaching business. I just mean that you have to have a service that people are willing to pay for. So you are something you're labeled as an artist. If you make content around photography and people purchase your services, you make money. Okay. So you need to be just showing your photography skills in real time. And we can help you with that content so people can get to know you and then want to purchase your services. I'm 19 with $4,000 saved up, work my 2 minimum wage job. What do you think I should do? Go ahead and get into sales. Best skill you can learn as a man. I'm in the automotive industry, opened my business 1 year ago. How do I get clients to choose me over the competition using my content? It's a very great niche, actually. Are you selling cars? What exactly do you do? That niche is unbelievably powerful because everybody needs to get a car. Everybody wants to get a car. So depending on what exactly that you have, what exactly that you do in your industry, that will be like the idea of how the content works. And then we just do the entire thing for you. Hey, Fed, I'm a beat maker. So give me some more feedback, Smith. Let me see if I can help you out.